I love Auburn because of a lot of different reasons. I've, of course, spent my undergraduate years here. A big thing that is that I met my wife here, and so we're not a house divided. We're a house in unity, and so that makes everything a whole lot more fun also.
Well, we met at Auburn. We were in the same class, freshman class. That was 66. We also were suite mates. Anytime I looked at Dick in the huddle, he was always smiling. He was ready to go. I guarantee you, he was an enthusiastic player.
You know, here's this person who played football here, who is a very successful business person, very successful entrepreneur, and his passion when he came here for meetings was, how do we help the students? How do we help the students?
Even though the school is twice the size that it was when I was here, it still maintains that spirit and that homeliness and that friendliness that's part of the Auburn family.
I mean, Auburn University has changed over the years. The buildings are different, but the spirit has stayed consistent because it's based on these common values, the human touch, you know, spirit that's not afraid, hard work.
He meets the creed all the way through. I mean, Dick is an Auburn man. There's no doubt about it. I mean, he talks about it all the time. He loves this place. He would do anything for Auburn.
If you look at his life's body of work, from the time he was a student here to what he's been able to do professionally, Dick just epitomizes that. And so it was almost a no-brainer to nominate him for the Lifetime Achievement Award.
He has provided his resources for student scholarships. He named a room in our Office of Professional Career Development in which we hold interviews. He also named and gave the resources for renovation of our Masters of Accountancy lab so that our students could have study space and also workspace.
Writing checks are one thing and spending time's another, and Dick always wanted to spend time down here.
Since I've left, I've been involved in Auburn, so forth. And I think with the business school where I am, and so I've recruited over there. Have a lot of employees that I've recruited and have jobs, internships, and then permanent jobs in a lot of cases with that.
There are numbers of us that have gone to work for him, and most of us stayed. And I think that's probably one of the interesting things about the way he ran what was a pretty successful accounting firm. Accounting firms generally have a lot of turnover, and we did not.
Well, the lifeblood of our business is our people. I mean, we can only provide as good a service as we have good people. And I've always been impressed with the Auburn people.
Many people may not know that Dick really had the idea for us to launch what we call the Top Tigers program here at Auburn. And that's the recognition of the fastest growing companies owned and operated by Auburn alumni.
He wants Auburn to compete in everything there is. If he goes somewhere and Georgia's doing something or Alabama's doing something, he just demands that Auburn does it as well. And he's the kind of person who, not just talks about it, he'll get it done.
He was proficient in every area of his life, especially academically. He was a bright guy.
As a great leader sees more before. And Dick always struck me as somebody who saw more before. And a great entrepreneur will see more before.
His success has not changed the nature of who he is. He's still a persistent man, but a humble man. He appreciates those who've invested in him to allow him to achieve this success.
Family is very important, and looking at not only my Auburn family, my business family, in addition to my regular biological family. With that, all of those have been important. And one of the things that I tried to bring to the work environment was the family atmosphere.
He loved his firm, he loved his employees, and he made sure that everything he did was around them.
Personally, he's been a great husband to Terry over the years and has a great family, and so he has invested in that family. One of the things that I love about seeing Dick and Terry is that they still look like they're dating. They enjoy being with one another. They're companions. And so I see them a lot at tailgates and things like that, and they're just so pleasant one another to be there together.
Dick Ingwersen really exemplifies what it means to be an Auburn man. And if you look at his life's body of work, from the time he was a student here to what he's been able to do professionally, he just, to me, when you read the creed, when you think about what an Auburn man is, Dick just epitomizes that.
He's the total package, of a professional, of a sincere person. It wasn't about Dick Ingwersen, it was about team.
Dick has done it all, and he's done it all over his lifetime. He hasn't stopped. He's continued to demonstrate what we at Auburn love, doing a great job, giving other people credit, serving those that are around you, sacrificing yourself for the success of others. And so he continues to invest in the institution he loves, and we are all the better for it. And that's what an Auburn person does.